What is the world of plenty?
Yini izwe lenala?
It's a spiritual world
Izwe lakamoya.
with all these powers.
Ena wonke lamandla.
That's a literature. That's what we teach. That's our theology.
Yona theology yethu.
Let's talk about the evidence of our theology.
Ake sikhulume ngo
This when somebody says, ufika ubaba unala ngamphupha
la ethi
ebusuku.
umuntu King Somnala
Wangisindisa, wangitshela ukuthi angenze lutho. Wathi la phansi kombhede wami khona umuthi ngawo, usika ngempela umbhede ngathola umuthi.
Indeed I got
That's no longer an ideology, a theory, a belief. That's the evidence
sekubufakazi lo
that can be produced.
obungakhiqiza.
If people say, I've called the name of Nala,
Uma abantu bethi
and this is what has happened,
kwenzeka lokhu.
that is no longer an ideology.
Leyo nto akuseyona nje umbono.
His Majesty King Somnala, World of Plenty telethons on World of Plenty TV. Divine prophetic thoughts for your day. His Majesty King Somnala, Plentiologist. His Majesty King Somnala, the Plentiologist. His Majesty King Somnala, the Plentiologist.
So I'm saying God is the original what? Source.
Ngithi uNkulunkulu umthombo wasekuqaleni.
Many people get caught up on this.
Abantu abaningi
For
bathatheka
me,
ukuthi
as a scholar,
kimina
as a researcher, independent thinker,
oyimele ngokucabanga.
I start opposing.
Ngifunda
I don't start what I believe only.
Angifundi kuphela lokho
I go
engikholwayo.
in depth and listen
Ngiyajula ngize ngilalele.
to people who criticize what is
Nabagxeka.
called apologetics.
Kuthiwa umbono owumele.
When you believe,
Mawukholwa
you must grow
kumele ukhule.
and become very apologetic. For
Bese uba
example,
nombono owumele.
when I started tackling the issues, the truth, the evidence about the Bible,
Uma
about
ngiqala ke
Jesus
ngiqonda indaba
Christ,
ethinta uJesu neBhayibheli.
first people attacked me.
Abantu baqala ngongihlasela.
That's how people think.
Banjalo abantu ukucabanga.
That's how people do.
Abantu benza kanjalo.
You touch the usual to them.
Mawuthinta ke okujwayelekile kubona.
They automatically shut their ears in hearing
Bavele
you.
bavala indlebe
They
ukuthi
choose a
bakulalele.
certain way they hear you.
Bakhetha indlela ethile ukulalela.
So what am I trying to do?
Ngizama ukwenzani?
But it is shocking now.
Kuyamangaza manje.
How many people who are turning to what I believe?
Ukuthi bangaka abantu asebejikela kulento engikhonayo.
And some of them, they are even saying, no, besiyazi land.
Abanye baze bathi we knew this.
Besidinga umuntu onesibindi njengawe.
We needed someone who's courageous like you.
See, if you are dealing with the evidence,
Uma ubheke nobufakazi
they say,
bathi
first, if
ngokuqala
you say Nala existed,
mawuthi ke unalo ikhona.
the first thing you need to look to,
Into yokuqala oyifunayo.
what property did he have?
Wayinayiphi impahla?
What's the remaining of Nala?
Yini esele kuyena?
His bones.
Amathamba akhe.
Can you locate his house?
Uyawazi ukuthola umuzi ayihlala
Can you
kuwo.
locate his genealogy?
Nozalo lwakhe.
Do you see that?
Ngiyayibona leyo nto.
First, you must have evidence.
Qala ube ngumfakazi.
Don't read a story and there is what they call, when you are telling a story, biases.
Kunento ebizwa ke ngokuchema
Example,
mawukhuluma ngodaba.
istory sethu sibhalwa abelungu angithi.
The story is
So
written by
there's
whites.
too much biasness
Ukhona
when you
ukuchema
read a
okuningi.
history from a white
Mawufunda
perspective.
umlando
If
womlungu.
you read, you start science from abelungu.
Mawufunda
You
iscience
think
yabelungu.
they're the one who came up with science.
Uzoyithethi bona abaqhamuka nescience.
So there is a difference between your literature
Kunomahluko phakathi
about what you
kweliterature
believe.
ngaloko okukholayo.
For example,
Sibonele.
what is the world of plenty?
Yini izwe lenala?
It's a spiritual world
Izwe lakamoya.
with all these powers.
Ena wonke lamandla.
That's a literature. That's what we teach.
Yona nto
That's our
esiyifundisayo.
theology.
Yona theology yethu. Ufakazi
Let's talk
bomlando.
about the evidence of our theology.
Ake sikhulume ngo
This when
befakazi
somebody
be-theology.
says, ufika ubaba unala ngamphupha
La ethi
ebusuku.
umuntu King Somnala
Wangisindisa, wangitshela ukuthi angenze lutho.
told
Wathi
me
la
what to
phansi
do.
kombhede wami khona umuthi ngawo, usika ngempela umbhede ngathola umuthi.
Indeed I got
That is no longer an ideology, a
That's
theory, a
your
belief.
Inkolelo.
That's the evidence
sekubufakazi lo
that can be produced.
obungakhiqiza.
If people say, I've called the name of Nala,
Uma abantu bethi
and
ngibizigaba
this is what has
zikana,
happened.
kwenzeka lokhu.
that is no longer an ideology.
Leyo nto akuseyona nje umbono.
That's why they say you can't debate with my experience.
Bathi ngeke uphikisane nento engiyibona enzeka kumina.
Are you hearing what I'm saying? So
Ngiyayise ngishoyo.
people say, for example, how do I proof ukuthi uNkulunkulu uyaphila mina ngesingami.
Ngifazela kanjani that God is alive?
It's easy to prove.
Kulula ukufakazela lokho.
I've asked God
Ngimbuzile uNkulunkulu.
to do something
Ngimcela ukwenza into ethile.
and God did it.
Wakwenza.
There was nobody when I was asking.
Akekho bekhona mangicela.
I've asked God
Ngicelile uNkulunkulu.
to heal people through my life.
Philisa abantu ngempilo yami.
He has been doing it beyond my understanding.
Usekwenze ngaphezulu kokuqonda kwami.
We can argue. Maybe you can even win an argument.
Mhlawumbe ungakunqoba ukuphikisa.
But you cannot erase the reality that I know in my heart.
Kodwa ngeke uqede iqiniso engilaziyo.
How do you know that I am called by God?
Wazi kanjani ngibizwe uNkulunkulu?
It is when you see
Ila khona ubona khona.
the fruit of this thing.
Ubona isithelo salento.
You know a tree by its fruit.
Wazi isihlahla ngesithelo saso.
Somebody said, well,
Khona uthi
there is a difference between fruit and work.
kunomahluko phakathi kwesithelo nomsebenzi. Cha,
You can't have fruit without work.
ngeke ube nesithelo ngaphandle komsebenzi.
If you work, you'll get the fruit.
Mawusebenza uthola
You
isithelo.
can't have a product without a producer.
Ngeke ube nomkhiqizo ngaphandle komkhiqizi.
Are you hearing me?
Niyangizwa?
So, what I'm trying to say,
Engizama ukusho.
kuthina uNkulunkulu wasenaleni.
To ask the God of plenty
Yilo philisa abantu
is
ngama-product.
the one who heals people through products.
Ofike kimi.
Who came to
Wathi
me
ngiyosebenzisa noma yini enegama
and
lakho.
said, I'll use anything branded your name.
In fact, kimina uNkulunkulu wasenaleni uNkulunkulu wethu thina bomnalo.
To me, the God of plenty is our God.
Uyena
of
uNkulunkulu
plenty.
esingammela
That's the God
ngoba
we can
siyamazi.
We know him.
Baby, ufihlakani esimahlanganisa inkosi yomlando. His Majesty, King Somnala, Plentiologist is alive. Baby, ufihlakani esimahlanganisa inkosi yomlando. His Majesty, King Somnala, the Plentiologist is alive. His Majesty King Somnala, World of Plenty telethons on World of Plenty TV. Divine prophetic thoughts for your day.